So topic of the day is the rough planing of the Kingway 36-inch straight edge, the HKA, which from Richard King, and it looks like this when you view it at the end, from the end. So you have a flat section here, and you have a dovetail useful section here, which we decided when we planed it to be 44 degrees so that we can enter 45 degree dovetails, because we've learned that there is no point in having or trying to get exact 45 degrees or 55 or 50 or whatever or 60 because of let's say not really knowing how long it took, and it took a while as it turned out to do what we did. So we then decided just to take the let's say the sides that are in use. I could have done this side, of course, here also, and this side. That would have been I think nice, but anyway, they are not in use. And these two sides are of course then exactly independent of one another, and not, you don't have to have them exactly in plane. So having then thought about the setup, we at the planer have seen that others have set it up like this, and then flipped it around so that you get exactly the work pressure down to table at any instances. That was of course preferable, but we did, it was like also a trial effort. So I thought that it could be okay to mount it lying, as I've done when I have milled them. And I'm a simple guy, so I like simple solutions. I'm also an engineer, so I know that I tend to overcomplicate things. So then in this case, simplify as much as possible, and being pragmatic, which is another word for lazy, we decided to just use a block here to rest it on. And since this part here was only done rough, we could, I thought, use just a wooden piece, and so we did. And that turned out to be okay, I think. Maybe, just maybe, there was deflection because of that, but not much. We blocked it up with a steel beam in that direction, and of course then clamped it down. And also then, if you view the planer from and then the casting here, we had a stop at the end, so a stop in here. We applied then a tool down here, going down, so we went down 0.5 millimeter a step down feed, and we had a cut depth of 2 millimeters. Lengthwise, the straight edge wasn't much off if this is the thicker side, so like this, the dovetail here. It was within 2 or 3 hundredths of a millimeter here, I mean less than 1/1000th of an inch. And up here, maybe up to 2 thousandths or 1.5, 4 or 5. So 2 to 3 hundredths of a millimeter here, off from here to here, and then 4 to 5 up here, so that you can maybe like this. So it might have been that it bowed a little bit here, and this other side then became just the opposite. It became, so it sprang a little bit up again, maybe. But I also saw that the casting, the rough casting, this in the lengthwise direction also was a little bowed. So anyway, it's perfectly within a reasonable amount of scraping. So I was very happy with the result. And remember, this is a rough planing operation, the first time also, so next time we'll probably then try to improve the setup, plus, or change it, plus also maybe go for a finish cut. All in all, very pleased. It was a bit of a learning experience. It took us, as novices, 12 hours altogether, learning the machine, testing different scenarios, trying out, and rough planing this piece, these two. But happy customer.
Men när det blir liksom för mö och för stressigt då.
So decreased the feed downward feed, and then increased inwards feed, so we have 1 millimeter in and then down to half millimeter down. Halv millimeter ned. Det var jo med det som Henrik kaller for warp speed. Feeling bold. Increasing depth of cut to 2 millimeters. Shouldn't be a problem. This was 1 millimeter down, so you can here, and this is half. Still no problems. Some strokes, things like this, so left the polish line. I think this is finished, just sufficient, I mean, just to scrape on. Of course we could change the tool and get it better. arrive at the finish.